2013 Acura TSX technology package. Also has the A-Spec package. We'll go ahead and start with the cold start. The vehicle's been sitting all night long. Just want to show you that it starts right up, no issues. So we'll put the key in. Still has a key, no push button on these. You can see the dials illuminated. There is the auxiliary. Starts right up, no issues. Now this one has 68,139 miles. It's about 65 degrees outside. I'll get my seatbelt on here. So you have your backup camera with the guidance lines. Comes on when you put the vehicle in reverse. Alright, so we got a beautiful sunny day. Still warming up. You can see the engine's still cold. Smooth. No abnormal noises, squeaks, rattles, anything. Beautiful car. So it's powered by a 280 horsepower-ish 3.5 liter J35Z6 V6, a relative of the original J35 found in the 07 and 08 Acura TL Type S, with some more fuel-efficient factory modifications. As you can see, it heats up pretty quickly. It's part of the improvements on the J35. And we'll get over here on this road and give a little distance here. She's warmed up a little bit. Nice smooth acceleration. You can kind of hear the VTEC kick in there as it revs up. I'm pulling here and we'll give you a full demonstration, okay? Alright, so audio system in the car, it's a Bose audio system. You can see we have to hit, sorry, a little car wash wipe stick. You have to, confirmation, hit OK. You can see it does have full navigation. And you have daytime, and you have nighttime navigation. It's kind of hard to see because it is daylight. XM radio. Reading all about inflation. So, like I said, that's a Bose premium audio system. We can go to the audio map or we can do cell phone and traffic, stuff like that. I mean, anymore we have a lot of that on our cell phones, so those kind of things or whatever. But you'll notice here you do have the little Bluetooth symbol. It does have Bluetooth, so you can connect your phone to it and play Bluetooth audio if you want. You can see there, Bluetooth audio. And then back to audio, and you can see the Bluetooth audio is on there, and it's connected to my S25. Now I'm not playing anything on there right now, but it does connect and it does play. And you can adjust the brightness, and you can go to straight night, whatever you want to do. Additionally, it does have the 6 CD in-dash CD player, so if you still have CDs, you can do that. Little cubby here, it's not an ashtray. Little 12-volt power source, and then you have heated seats. They all work. And then the shift, you go down to drive, or you can drop it down in sport mode, and then you have your paddle shifters, and you can see there we'll just toggle through the first and second gears, and you can drive it like a manual mode. Nice little cubbies down here. The cup holders are great. If you got a big therapy cup or whatever they call them now, the big tall sippy cups for adults, it fits in there just fine, doesn't wobble around. Your Red Bull may wobble a little bit, but it is what it is. You do have a little cubby. You got some more plug-ins for audio and whatnot, and 12 volt, and then there's something where you can run wires through. Not really sure what. Glove box, all the books are included, so you do have all your books for the car. These are the original books. There's the Carfax, comes with the car, you can have it. It was a California car, as you can see there. Last time the services were done on the car was like 60,000, so it's only got about 8,000 miles since the last comprehensive service from Acura. All your books are included, so if you have any questions, you can always reference the book. The radio code is also, card is in there, which is great. Hang on a second, I'll put this back. So like I was saying, the radio card is included in the books there. Nice and clean vehicle. It does have the all-weather mats. You do have nice leather seats. The trim panels, this nice kind of modern sport look that you would find. It still has a handbrake. It's not an electronic handbrake like you'd find now in most cars, but very nice. The leather's nice and it's not dry rotted. It's nice and still soft everywhere you touch. Leather wrap steering knob, which is always nice. And then we'll go back to the steering wheel here. You can control your audio systems. You do have your hands-free calling that you can connect. Since your phone is Bluetooth connected, you can call hands-free. Some more selection options. That's to toggle through the through here, where you can actually see how many miles, your fuel economy, so on and so forth. Tire pressure, and instant miles per gallon, which is always nice to have. You do have the momentary wipers if you want to do that, or you can go the full speed, or intermittent wipers I should say, and so you can choose what works. All that works just fine. You have your fog lights on and off here, and then of course you can turn the headlights on there, when it does have automatic headlights as well. So we'll leave the headlights on just so you can see it. And then on the door, you have driver 1, driver 2. There is 2 sets of keys that come with the vehicle. So if you like your car set to driver 1, you can do driver 1 and it automatically put the seat to it when the key goes in the ignition. Or driver 2, and it'll adjust the seat however you want it, and your mirrors, everything. Okay. Power windows, it's auto up, auto down, one touch. And then you have your power door locks, and then you can always lock where the back windows can't be rolled down by the kiddos. Nice leather, perforated leather on the doors. You do have the leather inserts here. Everything's nice and soft touch as well, which is important. Door speakers, so that's part of the Bose system there. And you have the auto dimming mirror, so you don't have to worry about doing that. If you want to turn it off, you can just hit this button. I just leave it on. It's nice. It does have home link if you want to connect your garage door opener to the vehicle. I prefer not to, but you're more than welcome to. It's easy to program. The instructions are in the book. Nice blue lighting there. You can kind of see it. So at night the cabin is illuminated a nice light blue color. Doesn't really impact your vision, and makes it easy to see inside. We do have the one-touch sunroof, and technically it's a moonroof because sunroofs slide out, but so there we go. Opens and closes nice and smoothly, and then you can also vent it. So we'll do the outside now, and we'll take a look at the inside from outside the vehicle, if that makes sense. Just wanted to point out, you do have red LED lighting on the doors. So when the doors open, it's nice and visible to any passersby, so you don't get your door ripped off. Plus it illuminates the ground nice and a nice red color. Doesn't affect your night vision, okay? You can trunk release here, or you can pop it on the trunk itself. Again, Bose stereo system back behind here. Alright, working our way around the exterior. So it does have the JDM clear headlights. With the JDM clear headlights, you get the Xenon HID headlights, and then it does have the Sylvania LED fog lights as well. Type S grille, and you do have the A-spec front lips. These are all Honda factory parts. Have the factory A-spec wheels. Got the General G Maxes on there. And those are all factory A-spec. Got the side skirts. These are the JDM Type S side skirts. Kind of nice touch. Door sills. And then you can do it comes with the load stickers for the wheels. Okay, so you can run 235s or 245s, it's up to you, doesn't matter, either one. Door closes up nice and clean. Take a look here at the back. Again, please note, very clean door panels. All the vent stickers are still located there on all the doors, all the panels. And then we got the back seat area, nice and clean. Leather's nice and soft still, not cracked. You do have the original mats underneath there, and you can, I don't know if you can see it in the light because it's so bright, but the mats are like brand new underneath the all-weather mats. Rear wheel, got the A-specs with the fairly new General G-Max tires on there. The whole bumper cover is Type S bumper cover, or A-spec, depends on what country you're looking at it. But take a look at the trunk. Got the factory mat there, and then underneath got the spare and toolkit. You can see, not rusted or watered or anything like that. Nice and clean. Oh, and here is the, as you can see, that's the Honda Type S rear bumper. That's factory paint from Honda. V6. And we'll come back to this. This does have the, everything's LED. So LED that, LED turn signals, LED brake lights, LED reverse. Here's the rear passenger side, brand new A-Spec wheel with the General G-Max ASO7s. Door opens nice and clean. Important, rear vents for your rear passengers. Usually find that on premium cars, at least back in the day. There's your sunroof, moonroof. Let's take a look from this side. Nice seat bolsters, very holds you right in place, very nice. Acura had it figured out a long time ago. They had this dash set up like you'll find like the new Toyota Camry, for example. It's almost like a cockpit on both sides, the passenger and the driver's side. So you just feel, it feels very racy, very modern. Close that up. Here's the front. Passenger front wheel. Again, the Type S or A-Spec trims. You have the original grille if you want it. There's actually an Acura emblem that goes here. I just haven't put it on yet. So we'll do one more walk around for you. And then we'll take a gander under the hood. Premium ceramic window tint. Alright, hood release right here. Alright, so there's your J35 Z6. Runs quiet, runs exactly as it's supposed to. Nice clean motor. See everything, Honda battery and everything was done at Acura, I think around 60,000 miles. So they gave it whatever it needed at 60,000 mile services. And now it's at 68 something. New NGK spark plugs and a high performance system intake. It's a beautiful intake. They did a good job with it. It stays back here to stay away from the heat, protected by some of this plastic shielding, and then it's also came with its own little case inside there. Makes a little bit of difference. You get some better fuel economy, marked a little bit of acceleration, a little bit more throatier sound, but that's about it. Removes the restriction of the factory airbox and the need to constantly change out the air filter. There you have it. There's your J35, nice and clean. There's another plastic shielding that goes here. I opted to leave it off just to give the car a little bit more air circulation to relieve some of the heat out of the engine bay. But you can, that's all included with the purchase. Hood struts are nice. Holds the hood up, they're not messed up or nothing. Wheels changed about every 1,500 to 3,000 miles, and there's your VIN stickers again, in case you want to know. Another VIN sticker. Closes right up, no issues. One more look inside of the vehicle. There you have it, folks. 2013 Acura TSX with the Type S, A-Spec, whatever you want to call it, package. Very rare car, very hard to find. One of a kind. It's been a garage queen. Hasn't seen much action. Adult driven. If you have any questions, let me know. Oh, real quick, I'll touch on the LED turn signals. You'll like this. Hang on. Alright, so LED turn signals gives a nice crisp signal. There's no hyper flash. It's all professionally installed. So you have the resistors that have been buried back on the metal like it's supposed to be, and then rewired. If you want to put the original incandescent in there, you can. But this gives you the idea that you never really will have to replace these. If you ever have to, it's really easy. It's just the standard Sylvania bulbs, LED bulbs. Easy to replace, very bright. Makes a huge difference. The factory came with LEDs in the mirrors. You can see flashing there. And then you get a better close-up. And this does parking. And so you can see the parking light a little bit dimmer, and then the brighter flash of the LED. So it really just ties it all together, because like I said, they put it on the mirrors, so if you had the incandescent bulbs, they would flash slower than the ones on the mirrors. And so this kind of brings the car into a more modern technology look, using LEDs for everything, including the fog lights. Only thing that retained the original equipment was the HIDs right here, and that gives you a nice crisp HID light. And those are brand new HID bulbs in there too, brand new, factory, Oslam, whatever it is, German bulbs put back in there. So pretty much like a new car. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. 2013 Acura TSX V6 technology package.